Big truck like, baby. All right, so you see them open spaces? So when you pulling up and you want to put your trailer in spaces on that side, you hug the left. See how close I am on my left to the trailers? All right, you're gonna hug the left. All right, pull straight as you can and consistently hug your left. All right, I got it. Look in your mirrors, make sure ain't nobody coming. I see somebody coming. See that van right there? Let's zoom in so y'all can see it. I don't know if you stopped or not. All right, but see that van right there? I'm gonna stop and let him pass. See him passing? You can, even though you in, look, you got a wire and everything. Look at that. You never know what's going on in these lots. Look at that. Look, look, look. So, you always take your time and consistently check your mirrors. Even though you in a big lot that look like it's just empty, and it was empty before, I mean, as you was coming, because people come out of nowhere. They walk, they pull out everything. So look, you pull, hug all your left, hug all your left, look, hug all your left. Now, see all them spaces? I'm gonna hug all my left. All right, look at you, and look in your convex hood mirrors. See my trailer right there? All right. I'm going to consistently hug my left down to the last inch. Look. Hug that left. Now turn right. Vice versa. Look. Now, it's open over there on the bay doors. But before I pull out here, I'm gonna make sure ain't nobody coming. Look. Alright. Both ways, the back forward. Alright. So now, I seen my space. I'm gonna pull straight ahead. These easy turnabouts. Alright. Now, check your space. I see my space right there. See that white line in the back of my trailer? Alright. So that's my focus. Alright, now I'm gonna turn to that right side, bring my trailer straight. Allow yourself time and your trailer time and tractor to line up. Look, turn away until you're straight and go slow, don't rush. All that speeding and all of that, man, don't do that. Take your time. Take your time. Don't worry about nothing else. Take your time. And if you're not sure, get out and look. What you want to make sure you do is, anytime you back, and keep your tractor in front of that trailer as much as possible so you can see what's going on. And if you're good on your driver's side, you're good on your passenger side. And the reason why I say that, you see the white line in the space. So you got the white line in the space. Now, we know if you look on this side, the lane is only but so big, right? So I know the more space I got on the lane on my left, between the white line and the side of my trailer, the more space I got on this side means the less space I got on my passenger side. See the difference? So that helps me navigate how much space I have on each side. Now, if I had a little bit of space and I was closer to the white line, that means I would have a lot of space on my right side. Look at the space. That's how you determine your space. If you're good on one side, then you're good on the other. Now, if it was even tighter, I would have to move even closer to my left side just to make sure my right side is safe. Because that's your blind side. Your right side is your blind side because you're not sitting over there. Your driver's side is the most important side when you're parking. Doing anything. Alright, so now I'm gonna go back. Stay straight, go back. You can't, listen, remember you got a couple of feet from the trailer tires, the last trailer tires to the rear of the DOT bumper. So you can't just use the tires to determine how much space behind you for the back of your trailer with the doors and the bumper at. Alright? Just add space from your tires to the back. That'll keep you from going back too far, hitting fences, hitting gates, hitting buildings. Always remember, your trailer tires is not directly under your DOT bar. They are not directly under your DOT bar. Always remember, add that extra space in. Right? And in these mirrors, things look closer than what they are. Look, it look like we close. It look like we close back here, but actually we not. Look, we're not that close. We're not that close. So just remember, and use other trailers, lines, cracks in the ground. Use everything around you to help you navigate. You can use the shadows sometimes, not all the time. Use the shadow. It might be too close. It might be a little far. It might be a little off. Let's jump out and let's see what we got here. Let's see. All right. So you got the dark part of the ground. See the dark part of the asphalt? You got the dark part, and then you got this light part, and then it's the dark part. This light part is for your landing gear. All right. Your landing pads. All right. Landing gear legs and frame and brace, crank and crank handle. Alright, so this light part right here is for when you put your landing gear down. It's supposed to be, I guess, a little bit more stronger cement or whatever to keep from cracking the ground and damaging the ground. And let's look at the back. Let's look at how far we back with the trailer. And again, you see, don't just use your tires from your tires to your DOT bar, because there's a lot of space right there. So don't just use your tires. You need to get out and look and use the very end of your trailer to determine your space. Because you see with a DOT bar and you see how far they are away from the tires. So I'm right here. And I got plenty of room from the fence and the back of the trailer. So I use the rear as much as I can. I almost lined up with the curb right here. So if you look at the other trailers, you see the tan part of the ground, the lighter gray part of the ground is where you put the landing gear legs. That's where most companies run them at, so you don't damage the asphalt or whatever. You won't put out crank. And remember, the crank handle got 2 gears. You got a high gear and a low gear. The high gear allows you to crank it faster. The low gear take longer. All right. So let's pop it in and see what we got real quick. Let's go over this real quick. You want you to keep gloves with you. All right. So remember, you got 2 gears. You got 2 gears. So we got. All right. So you can pull out for one and push in for another one. So let's see. If it feel like nothing in there, then that's most likely your low gear. Let's see. All right, so this, when I pulled it out, this was my high gear. All right. So as you can see, it's turning it right and it's moving faster. So always leave your landing pads 1 inch off the ground. So when you hit your airbags, the lower your suspension, it'll catch. And the next person that's hooking up, either hook up won't overhook or underhook, whatever. So you don't want to do that. But if it happens, there's a way you can move the 5th wheel. So if you look, I'm leaving it about 1 inch off the ground. See? So I'm leaving it 1 inch. I'm properly stowing my landing, my crank arm And my landing gear pad is an inch off the ground. See, there's a 1 inch off the ground. All right, so now that I got my landing gear down, all right, I'm going to do my lines. And the reason why I don't take my lines off first and then grab my fifth wheel release, because sometimes the trailer brakes go out and they be bad. So if they do when you're on a lower hill or a lower slope and you pull a release arm, the trailer could start rolling down that little slope and the landing gear legs will still be up. So that means this trailer gonna be down and your lines will pop. So what I do is, just to be on the safe side, I put my landing gear legs down first, then do my glad hands. Red is for emergency, all right? Green is the electric line with 7 prongs. Blue is for your service, all right? And your rubber grommets, which these regular, they need some more, all right? So these are your dummy couplers up here. You hook them back on the same way, emergency. First, blue, service line, green, electric line. And you see this piece right here? Hold up. Y'all see this piece right here? There's that piece right there. It goes right here with this opening indentation right here. You just line it up with that, put it on there, bang. There you go. And my pigtail springs keeping my electric service and emergency line from hanging on my catwalk. This y'all catwalk right here. It's your catwalk. All right, right over top of y'all drive shaft and U-joints. All right, that's my frame and cross member. Front of my trailer, the header board. Side of my trailer frame at the bottom. Floorboard, which is the wooden floor, and these are my cross members. This whole metal plate right here is my apron, right here, secured to the bottom of my trailer. My release arm right there, which I'm ready to pull. My fifth wheel skid plate, all right, there's no gap or light, properly greased, all right. And the center is the kingpin. It's connected to, all right, my kingpin connected to my apron. And the shank is the skinny part of the kingpin right now. And this is my platform. From here to here, mounted to my frame right here, platform, this piece. And these are my mounting bolts. My locking pin is inside. Keeps my fifth wheel from sliding back and forth. It's a locking pin. This is my locking arm, aka release arm. Release, pull it out towards me. And now it's out if you can see it. All right. All right. And remember, you got airbags. These are airbags. I'm ready to go in and hit the button and it's going to drop down. All right, a few inches. That's why I leave the 1 inch up for my landing gear pads. All right. I'm gonna jump in, jump back in. All right. See this switch right here, right there? That's the switch right there. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. This one right here. See the arrow right there? Going up and going down with the points. Take that button, pull down on it, and push down. Listen. Get your airbag. And look. Look, y'all heard that? They the airbag going down. See that? They're your airbags. See how they getting small? Look at that. How they all smushed now. And look, you can't shake this no more. See that? Remember when I first put it down, it was 1 inch of play. I could shake it. Listen, all that 775,000 pounds in this 53-foot This a Honda. This is Hyundai Behemoth trailer. Yeah, just went all down on that. All that weight. All right. So look, I'm ready to pull out now. Look. So when you just pulling out with just your tractor, remember, with just your tractor, do not push the red valve. This is your trailer valve. We're not hooked up to the trailer anymore. Remember, we unhooked the lines. Just push just your yellow parking tractor valve, which is your primary valve, the first yellow valve right here. Just push that one time. If you in the manual, push your brake, clutch. Your clutch will be over here. Put it in low gear and pull forward. I got a automatic, so you know I got gypped, so I gotta do that. All right, now don't forget once you pull forward to put your airbags back up. Look, I'm gonna put the airbags back up. Nope, not that one, not that one. Nope, almost had y'all. Nope, this one right here. Again, remember the arrows right there. It's right on the back of it. Right on the back of the picture. The arrows, just remember them arrows right there. They on the majority of them. Look, push it back in and your air come back in. Put your brake back on, neutral. Now go out and check your fifth wheel. Look, so if you underhook, so if you pull under a trailer and you go past the apron, if you go under a trailer and you go past the apron right there, see that? Right there. This is your apron right here. You go past the beginning and the kingpin. If you pass all the way back there to your cross members, that's past the apron, passing your kingpin, all right, passing your shank. Your shank is, let me take this off. If you pass the apron from underhooking, let me go up there. See that skinny part right there? That's your kingpin, and the skinny part is your shank. This is your apron right here. This whole metal plate. So when you underhook, you pass the whole metal plate, and you end up all back here. Under here. So if you pass the apron because you miss your kingpin, all right, and you end up back here with the cross members and the floorboard with the back of your tractor. That's all you got to do. Look. All right. You lower your airbags. All right. Your fifth wheel plate moves. Let me show y'all something. So first, again, you remember the button inside I just showed y'all. You lower your airbags. This fifth wheel plate, now remember, this is going to be down like this. Your fifth wheel skid plate going to be pointed down. Put your gloves on, grab your fifth wheel skid plate and lift it up. Look. See that? See that? It lifts up. Lift it up. So when you lifting it up, you lift it up like this, you'll pull back forward. You'll pull back forward past your kingpin and your apron to line yourself back up. Make sure you put your airbags back up and put your fifth wheel skid plate back down. You see it? See how it's up? All right. So if you overshoot the kingpin and the apron, undershoot it and go past it, which is underhooking, put your fifth wheel skid plate down like this, all right? And pull back forward in your airbags and pull back forward. All right. And we're gonna push it back down. See that? It moves up and down. And that's how you get from being stuck under there. All right. I gotta remember what spot this is. All right, E075. Big truck life, baby. Big truck life, baby. Yeah, big truck life. Yes, sir. Let's get in this raggedy bubble they got me in. I'm gonna be yard jockeying tomorrow like my buddy there. I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be in one of them today. I'm driving. I'm on the road. E075. All right. So be very wary when you in these lots. People be walking out, they gotta come out and check trailers, everything, man. So don't speed in these lots, because the people inside gotta come out and they gotta walk through the trailers. They might walk out and not be paying attention. You know what I'm saying? All of that. So you gotta like really be on point when you're in these lots. You know, like you just be on point. Take your time. You know what I mean? Don't rush. It don't matter what's going on. Do not rush. Even bobtailing, don't rush. Just take y'all time. What's the speed limit? What did it say? 15? I'm doing like 16 or 14. I don't know. Blind corner. Look, blind corner. You definitely don't want to mess with these blind corners. Just take your time. Don't ever let a company make you rush. Always take your time. This look, most companies, see this right here? That right there, that's a scale. See that? That's a scale. You ride your whole tractor trailer up on that. You always want to know what your weight is. That is the digital scale reader right there. There you go, right there. So y'all gonna ride up on and look, and that'll tell you how much you weigh, how much each axle is, and everything. It'll tell you your weight. That'll keep you from getting them overweight tickets and all of that mess, man. Always get on the scale. If a company got a scale, use it. Use it. Use it. Here we coming up to another blind corner. I can't see around that corner, so guess what? I'm gonna slow down until I get a visual. All right, slow down until you get a visual of what you riding into. So everything changed by the moment. All right. But I dropped that on E075. So I'll go back and get my paperwork. Yes, sir. Big truck life, baby. Big truck life. Big truck. You know, I just take my time and I go as I be, let's say, punctual, but I take my time. That's the what y'all hear is this little camera right here. It's telling me I'm just, see how he just came out of there, came through that's the stuff y'all gotta watch out for in these lots. See how he just came out between the trailers with the yard jockey shifter truck. Yeah, that's the stuff y'all gonna have to watch out for. And it's normal. It's not a bad thing per se, but just to be on the safe side, you have to watch it, because you got other truckers that do it. You feel what I'm saying? Shit, shoot, I even do it sometimes. So, you know, you just, because it's natural. You know, you're driving, you know, you're moving trailers around, and you know, it's just part of the trucking. So you just gotta take your time, no matter what. Take your time. All right, big truck life, baby. I'm out. Big truck life.